And we are here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Millennial Tavern. It is yours truly, Mr. Dan Spence, and I am dressed up. Where did my jacket go? Did I leave my jacket downstairs? I brought a jacket back downstairs. I'm going to guess something. Well, I'm dressed as David Martinez from Cyberpunk Edge Runner, and I have this awesome jacket I might go grab at some point because apparently I brought it back downstairs.
Just go grab it while we're recapping.
I will. But then we have Mr. Alec Lamsol over here dressed as who?
I am Jesus. White Jesus specifically.
White Jesus specifically.
That's right.
And we have Oscar dressed as.
I like Star Wars.
He's a Star Wars fandom. And then we have David
Star
dressed
Wars
as.
fandom. Yeah, I'm gonna be super toxic.
Dressed up. Yep, totally.
Yeah.
Dave is dressed up as a D&D player.
Yep.
So I gotta say, out of all the costumes here, I think Dave
Takes
nailed
the
it.
cake. Takes the cake.
Takes the cake right there.
Damn straight.
Damn straight. You got the sweatpants. Yep. Got the shirt.
Yep.
Slaying over there. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get going because unfortunately we do not have Dion with us tonight. His car is breaking down. You love it when that happens. Not really. But we'll go ahead and leave it to you, gentlemen, and I'll let you go ahead and start us with a recap as I run downstairs and get the rest of my costumes over this yet.
So, recap of last session. First part of the session basically went with what happened with me while I was off on my own. Found some pretty juicy content, I'm not gonna lie.
Juicy.
Very.
Oh, yeah?
While I was off trying to get back into the city, managed to go back home, grab some clothes, and while I was...
David Martinez, there we go.
There you go.
While I was getting my clothes, I was talking with my, with my neighbor a little bit, and found out some information. There's rumors of doppelgangers being more frequent into the city. As we had a little conversation in the night there, all of a sudden, a lot of guards just started appearing in the night. More so in the Blighted District than what's normal. And telling everyone to, hey, get the fuck back in your house, get in, clear the way, get off the streets, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's kind of sus, why are they all here? And behind them was a very large glowing light. So, struck me as ominous.
A little bit.
It's weird.
Tiny bit.
Tiny bit. So I'm like, I'm gonna follow that. So
Who doesn't?
exactly. I'm gonna follow the light, go towards the light. So, brushed some dust off the windowsill, put it on myself. I was able to sneak into the night.
You literally were.
Yep.
Assassin's Creed his way through the trees and through the buildings.
Yep. I sure did. And when I got close to the light, I saw that it was none other than the overseer of the town itself, Uham the Bold. As he was being taken to the docks, he was meeting with Imperials.
Ooh.
And not just any regular Imperials, very high-ranking officers.
Sounds
and
nice.
generals. Yeah. So, couldn't really hear them from where I was over in the buildings. So, wild shape into the water. This little crocodile. Listening in on conversations. Looks like the Imperials are going to stay neutral with Shadowstone. No plans on any sieges, but they did ask Uham for two things. One of them being to turn over. Oh no, they were asking if they were harboring any of the Lord's
Court people.
Lord's court people. Yes, in the city. Uham didn't really give them a definite answer. Very dodgy answer. And Imperials were like, all right, well, second question then, or more so request. If you have any traders in your city from our side, any imperialistic traders, hand them over to us. And Uham was like, no, but we can apprehend them, catch them, throw them in the arena. How's that? And the Imperial's like, all right, sounds fair. So the deserters were going to be thrown into a trial of combat, and I did find out that there were going to be 6 of them, 6 deserters. There were also mentions that the dragons are also on the move more. They're more frequent sightings, and just weird movement from them. After that meeting, they just kind of dispersed. The generals went their own way back onto the ship. Wu and Bo went back into the city. I tried to sneak my way back into the city. I also went there while shaped into a cat. A lot of guards were really interested in this cat.
Well, the cat was literally running as fast as it could through the city.
Yeah. So
it might be a little odd. Normally cats kind of hang out.
yeah.
And this cat's like...
Yeah, so they're... Anyways, they really want that pussy.
I wanted that pussy cat.
And then eventually made my way back into the Noble District. Met up with the rest of y'all. And then went to the next morning. Which,
Yeah, what did you guys
Nice.
end up doing a little bit? What was that? What did you guys end up doing on the walk back? You walked back and you found that Reginald was sleeping. What happened there?
Yeah, we found the original mistake.
Well, so you guys talked about some stuff though. So what did you guys end up talking about?
didn't die. I
Yep.
didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
Still very much living.
We found out about all the stuff about that you told us.
We were like, okay, so like, that's crazy, but also like, how the fuck did you get here? For real, on God. And then we were like, okay, so like, what does this have to do with the fight? What does this have? Are you a wanted criminal? Like, what's going on? Cynthia busts in,
Yep.
and she's like, okay, so you're fighting, and the guards are like, chill with it. And we're like, sure? She's like, yep, sure. I'm like, all right. So we,
Yep.
And
Yeah.
now he is
now he is
Reginald Woodstock the Risen.
Reginald Woodstock the Risen.
I didn't actually remember that because I
Mhm.
did not write that down.
Well, it was starting to become something else, but I just changed it.
Yeah, you did. You did. He did change it. I'm just going with it for the moment.
Okay.
That's what
I
it
didn't
is.
change it last time, though.
No, you didn't. But what else ended up kind of happening? So you ended up having this whole little new nickname there. I think it spurred up.
Found out that with the rumors of me going around that I've risen from the dead, my opponents apparently also got some kind of power boost. He
was showboating.
Yeah, he
Very much
went
so.
he went out to showboat for some reason. Which
Yeah.
Nobody knew that he was capable of doing stuff. He went out and started showboating.
He's
So
only
what happened?
4. He did all this 6 hours before the fight, too.
yeah.
Which means he expended some spell slots to showboat.
Perhaps, unless he's a warlock.
Unless he's a warlock.
No meta here.
Not interested whatsoever.
Not that I would know about any of that.
And yeah, the odds have increased drastically upon myself.
Yeah, we were like, okay, so this is our chance to not only hopefully not get Reginald killed harder, but maybe we just make some serious cash on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we were like, hey, Cynthia, and she's like, odds. And we were like, okay, chill, girl. Like, just fucking throw all the money at it. It will be fine.
Yeah, we believe in Reginald.
Mm-hmm. We are Reginald believers. We also hooked Reginald up with some extra equipment that he was more than likely able to take into the arena. So,
Yeah, what was it you guys gave him?
Reginald
I gave you the
totally
magic
hooked up.
handcuffs.
Little handcuffs.
Magic binding handcuffs.
Jeez.
I still have them in my inventory if you want.
Oh, yeah, I'll write that down actually.
Maybe I don't. Yes, I do. Magic cuffs to resist magic. That's literally what is written. I wrote down. It's just I typed in a custom item.
Alright. So, what did you guys end up doing after that? So you end up leaving the Fortune's Den and heading out a little bit. What ended up happening from there?
Well, we saw that there was A lot of people hang around. A lot more refugees, and well, we noticed that last time.
Yeah. But you guys end up walking a little bit more closer into the square. What do you end up seeing in the square? It's not like there's a crowd, right?
Yeah. So we noticed that there was some commotion going on. It looks like these guards were trying to apprehend a citizen, saying that like, "Hey, we're detaining you."
But
Like,
but
you
what
might be-
what were they saying they were detaining him for?
They suspected him of being an Imperial deserter,
Yes.
which Uham the Bold had just promised, more or less, to the Imperial general that he would put those same people into the arena to fight.
Just the other night. To the death.
Yep. And so, citizen had just a reasonable crash out, and
And we were maybe instigating a little bit.
I was.
Honestly, we were kind of hot. We were
I
like,
was telling them.
hey, fuck the Empire, you know what I'm saying? People were like,
Give bitches!
I was like, hey, can you? No, don't. No.
You're like,
watch
hey,
out.
he has a magical item, he's doing something.
Oh no.
He's got a gun!
we literally said that, and he still somehow got his shit going. And that was where.
And then he threw his crystal ball magical item on the ground, and then went, and then that's where we get the stream.
giant monkey.
Big
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Demon Winton appeared in
Demon
his
Winton.
place.
Big Demon Winton.
Big Demon Winton.
To be
from
clear, to
Overwatch.
clarify too, it wasn't actually Big Demon Winton. It was
No.
something else.
It was more akin to large Demon Winton.
More akin. Before arms. But we'll go ahead and pick it up there. So as this orb ends up being tossed onto the ground, as the guards are surrounding and the entire crowd's around trying to apprehend this thing, you end up watching as the orb explodes as smoke and shards of glass begin to spiral out, and eventually collapse back on itself as you look at this giant ape with 4 arms stands there and starts yelling at the audience. Roll initiative.
Well, you can't do the big guns.
Can I get some Pringles?
Pringles.
Thank you.
Wow.
Would you like some peanuts?
A mention. Sure. Peanuts.
Virginia salted.
Would you like some of the peanuts?
They were also BOGO, but at Publix.
Alright, let's go with...
Otherwise, I will destroy that.
Let's go with above 20. Okay.
19.
Okay, 19.
16.
And... Damn, why am I blanking on your character's name? Cassian.
Oh.
There we go. Cassian. These notes. So Cassian. Alright, let's go 15 to 20.
19.
16.
16, okay. Alright, and then let's go
13.
13. Okay.
Last but not least. Of course. Son bitch. Gonna spank that
Okay.
son bitch.
Alright.
Stupid ass, monkey looking bitch ass.
Alright, so what you're going to end up seeing is as this giant gorilla-looking thing ends up standing there, you're going to watch as it ends up moving over into the center of the crowd. I want everyone who's able to see it, which I'm imagining is going to be all of you,
Okay.
to go ahead and roll an... oh, shoot, one
A
second.
bullshit ass check.
Yeah, real painting this a long time.
I'm so ready to roll this fucking
Where's the
saving
saving?
throw.
How far away are we actually from this
I have
thing?
no idea.
I don't think this map is
not the
representative
city.
of like what's going. Yeah, I think.
So
we're
you're
about
not
to-
actually rolling a save. So I want to roll investigation rather. I think that's closer to you.
Whoa, that's a 27.
26.
Well, we got smart boys here.
9!
All right. Well,
Roll a 19. You roll.
I regret to
19.
inform you, Reginald, but you're not nothing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You two are gonna end up recognizing something though. you're gonna end up saying that this giant monstrosity looking ape isn't actually there. You're able to kind of keep staring at it as it just kind of begins to fade. But you end up seeing what looks like these kind of spectral tendrils. They're kind of moving around, almost holding up the corporeal form, what looks like this four-armed ape, as the vision just kind of fades away. And as this happens, you're going to watch as it looks like one of these arms, or now what you two recognize as tendrils, comes down and ends up hitting one of the guards. And as this happens, you're going to end up watching as the arm begins to kind of envelop them. And then all of a sudden, you watch they just kind of get sucked and shrunk almost simultaneously as they go right into the arm. You're basically going to watch this arm just hits it and they just poof away and basically turn what looks like dust on the ground. You're just going to see that they're completely gone. It looks like they're absorbed into this thing.
The guard was gone.
Yep.
Have I
was
something like?
picturing
Can
the
I roll
arm
history to
going
see if I've seen something like this before?
Sure, you can.
This reminds me of Phantasmal Forest, but also not really.
I don't remember anything.
All right. Do you want to roll anything on it or no? I'm letting you guys do a couple of rolls because this is the first turn.
So how far away are we? So I can at least set the board up as distance-wise.
Right now, for the purposes of where you guys are, let's just say you guys are in a circle. I don't think distance is really going to matter all that much.
Well, we were behind people.
It's all
Yeah.
imagination.
So but okay.
Picture with your mind.
Imagination.
So you're probably about 20 feet away.
I'd like to do an Arcana check because I feel like I know what this is. What kind
Sure.
of magic this is. Besides illusory magic.
I probably should have picked that. I wouldn't have mattered. I rolled a 1.
Let's see.
I'm just gonna react.
25.
So one of the things you're going to end up kind of picking up off this is obviously there's some kind of illusionary magic at play, but the magic itself seems to be elemental. No, it's not elemental. It looks like it's some kind of a pseudo construct that came out of this thing. But then as you're kind of looking more, it seems like the entirety of this construct, while it has magic just going through its entirety, you look at the actual center, and the center seems to be what looks like a shrunken world or a pocket dimension almost trapped inside of it.
At the heart of it?
At the heart of the chest, it looks like there's kind of a bunch of things suspending in there. Looks like almost what would look like a kind of pocket dimension, just kind of resting in the center of its chest.
So I just see the guard just getting hit, and he just disappears.
Literally just disappears, and you see what looks like dust kind of fall to the ground. It just kind of dissipates in the wind.
Like,
You guys didn't see dust or anything. You literally just saw them get absorbed.
Yeah.
Shrunk and absorbed.
I'm just gonna immediately look at the potential direction where he was supposed to go flying. The guts. Where did he go?
What do you mean? He was just sucked up.
No, he just disappeared. He should have been flying.
The tendril just sucked him up.
What? Is this
You
a
saw this,
giant
right?
gorilla-looking thing?
Are we not concerned with what's controlling it?
You're going to watch as it moves around to another person. It just begins kind of it's the entire crowd begins to separate and disperse. It looks like the gorilla is just kind of running around. And you can see what looks like the person that the guards are trying to detain is just kind of keeping around next to it, almost kind of following it, just making sure everyone's keeping distance.
I'm gonna yell at everyone. Everyone, run! Run away!
Can I cast something, or are we not?
We could do that. So basically, what I'm doing for right now is I'm kind of letting you guys do initiative all together.
Well, yeah. So
because you guys are all initiative order the same, so I'm just letting you guys have whatever turn you want right now, and then I'll kind of dictate when the turn's over. So that's why I'm letting you guys talk and everything. So that's kind of how I'm running right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what's
Is
going
this
on.
a spell? Is this illusionary magic?
Definitely. And there's something in the center of it. Some sort of pocket dimension. This is some sort of construct
should I-
type of...
Fuck it. I cast Dispel Magic on it.
Sure. What level?
30.
Yep. And as you end up doing it, you're going to watch as what looks like the illusion fades, and everyone ends up seeing what is this construct. So you think. Doesn't look like it did anything. But you feel like for a moment it must have done something. You still see everything you saw, and you're thinking probably other people are going to start seeing this too.
It's an illusion!
So if that's the case and I realize it doesn't do anything, I bonus action cast Shadow Blade
Okay.
at 3rd level as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you end up doing, anyone else want to do anything before I go to the next turn?
I'm actually going.
Are you taking like attack actions too? Or
I'll let you guys do like standard action. If you want to do an attack action, that's fine. I'm just whatever action,
okay.
whatever you want to be doing right now. Now's the time to tell me to do it, and I'll tell you when your turn's kind of done. I'm basically just kind of going off of what I think could happen in this duration of time.
That's all I can.
Whoa!
That's all I can.
We got a raid!
Yo!
Yo!
What's up?
Woo! Well, thank
What's
you very
up,
much,
Lunatic?
Reaper, for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome y'all. Welcome y'all.
Thanks, man.
All the love. All the love.
Our
It's
stream
Halloween.
was lit.
I hope everyone came from amazing stream over there.
Oh.
Dum. So, what are you going to do then? So you want to do something. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on it.
Fairy Fire.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, buddy.
And as you end up casting Fairy Fire, you're going to end up watching as what looks like the illusion that you can't really perceive. This giant gorilla monster doesn't start glowing. It looks like almost the inside begins radiating light. Because there's no save for this, right? It just...
No, it just happens anyone within that range. So I'm using it. I'm using the gorilla as the focus
center.
point.
Yeah. So you're going to end up watching, it looks like almost the center of the gorilla begins to glow. I want you to roll an intel save. Or not intel save, investigation.
I was gonna say no.
Oh, God.
Saving throw.
Good gold, good gold.
For savers?
Okay, cool.
That's a
Good.
crit fail.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, good. All right, Arthur, what else were you want to do?
I want to cast Firebolt at Homeboy that I can see crouching behind his little friend.
Okay.
Also,
Alright.
I ignore half cover
Okay.
because I'm cool like
Oh,
that.
cool.
is
Because
is
he's
the
a
guy next to the gorilla? Or-
Yes.
Okay, so he would be affected by Fairy Fire as well.
Okay.
So you would have advantage.
the advantage, you say?
Yes.
That's
Because you're making,
Oh,
you're making an attack roll.
oh god, it didn't help. That is a 17.
it is a Misuru, unfortunately.
Oof.
Sad. That is my standard action.
Yep. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and go to the rest of the turn. So you're going to watch as Cynthia and Margaret are kind of just like trying to get behind you a little bit. As they're just really just trying to get away and not be able to see anything that's happening. You watch as Cynthia is actually beginning to cover eyes a little bit and just really just trying to make sure that Margaret isn't too exposed to what's going on. But you are going to end up seeing that. You go to the top initiative order. And what looks like the gorilla begins moving around you more. As the gorilla ends up moving all the way up to you and you watch this construct moves up, you're going to end up seeing as it just takes all four of its arms and it just begins to swat down in the general proximity in front of you. I want everyone to go ahead and roll dex saves.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes. Yes!
I'm gonna get fucking
good.
snatched into
Damn
the whatever. Oh, yep.
Sent to the ether, aren't you?
Okay.
7.
Cool.
Lucky 7.
Lucky 7.
27. 19.
19. Okay.
24.
Yeah, that's looking good. So you're gonna end up watching as these hands end up coming down, and two of you are able to just easily just dodge it, just kind of move out of the way. But you're gonna end up watching as Arthur begins to kind of try to move, but just barely misses it as this hand comes through, and you watch as the construct's kind of tendril hits. It just begins to immediately shrink him down and absorb him through, and you watch it just turns into a pile of dust and disappears. Then as that happens, you just
Oh,
kind
feels so good,
of
Mr.
you
Scott.
kind of like blink in disbelief and just kind of look behind you. You're gonna watch as what looks like Cynthia also gets hit by one of these tendrils, and immediately goes poof and disappears in the dust.
Yeah.
Wait, who is the first one who went poof?
Me.
You? Okay. So I saw him get.
I literally got Thanos. I got Thanos, bro.
No, I think it's more of Why am I thinking Rick and Morty about freaking collab? It's just
See,
I don't
or
feel
something.
so
Maybe
good
it's something else.
I'm-
Something.
in my perspective, I'm thinking it's One Piece, but he's
Yeah,
just got blasted.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a d6.
Me?
Yep.
He's 6. A solid 1.
Hell yeah, bro.
Option number 1.
What the
You're
fuck?
gonna end up.
Oh!
So what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up feeling as your entire body begins to just kind of crumble. And you realize you're not crumbling, you're actually just shrinking in size. Your skin is trying to catch up with this like rematerialization of you. As it feels like you're actually like falling through what seems like a translucent tunnel. And as you're looking through even more, you see what looks like almost an arm as you're traveling through it. It looks like you eventually end up finding yourself to that center area you kind of saw before. As you're looking around, you see what looks like giant versions of your friends standing outside. As you look around you more, there's crowds. And you begin falling and falling and falling until eventually you land in what's in the center of a tree. And as you get inside this tree and begin crawling out, you start looking down. It looks like everything's just suspended in this particular field. It looks like there's no ground or anything to be on. And the only way to really get around here is to jump.
Fuck.
I'm like looking over.
What?
And I see the nothingness below, and I just start to retch. And then I just start.
Seems about right. Seems about right. All right. As that happens to you, you're going to end up watching as Cynthia ends up also falling through, screaming.
Catch her.
My lady. I
And you're
can't
going to
even
end up
catch
saying that
myself.
Cynthia ends up landing over there. Oh. Basically just smacks down into a building as you watch the building begins to kind of shake.
Cynthia!
And begins rocking as it suspends in the middle of this pocket dimension.
Cynthia!
All right. Going back to you two. So we're going to go to y'all's turn. The guards are going to be, as you see them, just like, everyone stun block. Everyone get some space. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You're going to watch the guards that begin pushing everybody away in the group.
Just to make sure, did I hear we get advantage on attack rolls?
It would have moved out of the area that comes to you.
Well, it stays on it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So
It's
it
just
was
like
still-
a- it's just like
Fairy
affected
Fires
by
stay
fairy
with-
fires.
Yeah,
it's-
so then you're good.
It
You're
is a concentration.
Yeah, but you didn't get hit. So.
And they don't get a saving throw against it, I don't think.
Fairy Fire stays with Wild Shape if that's what you're wondering.
But it does. No, it does. Any concentration spell if I go into
Yeah,
wild
yeah.
shape, yeah.
Yeah.
However,
You're getting compliments in the jacket.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
As he took it off.
Yeah, very sad, actually. They're very sad.
I'm sorry. I'm
They took
sorry.
the jacket.
I could go put the jacket back on. I figured I'd just take it off because I'm going to
Okay.
be moving stuff around. I kind of
So-
want more arm room. That way I'm not hitting you guys every time I move.
So I bonus that.
David Martinez.
oh wait, no. Actually, no, it was supposed to make a dexterity saving throw.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, it was supposed to make a dex save.
Yeah, it's not automatic.
Okay. Well,
Any creature in the area with when the spell is cast is also outlined in life.
so the construct. Well, you don't know it's a construct yet, but
Yeah.
it would have failed.
Okay.
The human would have passed. So
Okay.
the deserter would have passed.
Okay. So would it be your turn?
My turn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna bonus action Blade Song. So that puts my AC to this. And then I get a +4. I have advantage on acrobatics checks. And I have a +4 to my con saving throws.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna go and run attack it with.
Are you using Shadow Blade on a weapon, or do you just use Shadow Blade?
I just use Shadow Blade because like Shadow Blade creates the weapon.
Yeah. So it's a magical weapon that's in here.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Shadow Blade
I
and
need to look at how that works.
attack it with what?
Just keep
Just like a
doing your
conjured
thing.
blade, right?
Yeah, keep doing your thing.
It counts as a weapon, and I can cast Booming Blade on it. So I can. And I researched this.
Okay, so it counts as okay. So basically, it creates a spectral weapon. Okay, so the weapon actually does hit things. Okay,
Yes,
all right,
100%.
cool. Like no, I mean like it will get stuck on things. Like somebody
Oh.
can disarm you, for example. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, but then I can use the bonus action. It
That-
just
that-
appears back in my hand.
That's all I need to know, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing
Yeah.
your thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna go run up to it. My movement speed is increased by 10. So I have 50 movement speed now.
Okay.
Uh,
Makes sense.
Where did the other 10 come from?
All right.
I have mobile feet too. So
Of course you do.
hence why I'm gonna run up and make an attack on it.
Okay.
So
and you
it's-
know it's a construct too, so.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack the construct.
Okay.
Got it.
So as you slice down the construct, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay, and so it's gonna be with advantage. And then I'm gonna re-roll one of those because of Elven accuracy, and I can re-roll whenever I have advantage on attacks. One of my dice, and that becomes a
So what was your to hit?
I rolled. That's the only thing I'm wondering. I need to figure out. So, like, do I just do the plus whatever my normal weapon would be?
I guess I don't understand the question. So it creates a weapon in your hand you're proficient with.
Yes. So it'd be a +7 to hit. Okay. So it's gonna be a 16 + 7, 25 to hit. Or no, that's not accurate. That's a 23 to hit.
Okay, so as you end up coming down with your shadow blade, as you end up watching as what looks like the spectral looking blade in his hand comes down and strikes it, you're going to end up watching as what looks like the sword begins to hit what looks like this giant gorilla. And as that happens and one hand comes up, it looks like it catches the blade, and the blade begins to immediately just turn into...
Now it does do psychic damage, just so far.
I understand.
Okay.
It turns into ash and smoke, as it looks like the entirety of Cassian disappears into smoke as well.
Damn dog.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
You're only doing this because it was, well, I don't need to tell you the types of damage it could do, but yes, you're able to inflict some amount of damage.
Can I still then do booming blade or no? Or am I not able to do
Boomer blade?
So booming blade is...
Well, I mean, as my second attack,
you're not
like,
going to have a second
That's
attack.
why I'm at.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're not having a
That's
second
fine.
attack. Your first attack procs this. So.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 3/6 plus no 8.
369 Mafia.
Damn, she fine.
That's gonna be 8 psychic damage.
8 psychic damage, okay? Okay.
Now,
And as this happens, you're going to end up feeling as your entire body begins to shrink. It looks like you're moving through one of these like weird tendrils, kind of falling down a tube, eventually falling into what looks like this floating pocket dimension almost in the center. As you end up looking as Reginald's giant face is looking at like in horror at this thing that just turned you into ash. Roll a d6.
okay, just to make sure, this wasn't an opportunity of attack that I made, correct? This was a. It's okay. Oh, D6. 2.
And you're going to end up falling through and barely catching onto an edge in here as you end up just barely grabbing onto the rocks and pulling yourself the rest of the way up. As you end up seeing with this almost an endless void going across.
Do I still have my Shadow Blade active?
Your Shadow Blade would be a concentration break, and you're going. I'll say you still have concentration. I'll let you still have concentration on that.
Okay.
I will allow it.
Do I still have? I mean, I still have another 30 movement speed. So can I do anything, or am I stuck? Is this the end of my turn?
No, you could go ahead, and I'll let you at least do the rest of your movement.
Okay.
So it's going to be half your movement to get up, because you are prone.
Okay, so that's 15 to get up, and so I have another 15 to move. So what do I see?
So what you're going to end up seeing is it looks like trees, buildings, rocks, stones, bushes. Everything's just kind of suspended across this plane, and it looks like it's just kind of all floating and almost spinning and turning ever so slightly, making this unbalanced thing. And you recognize it's almost like there is like a phasmal plane of just an ocean kind of moving and reverberating everything and just kind of cast suspended there. As you end up looking down to what seems like this endless void below you, and you look back up, it's like you don't know what happens if you fall. And it doesn't look like there's any ground for you to walk on.
Okay, what's the closest structure? Like, do I see Arthur or anybody, or no?
You would definitely not see Arthur there. You could literally see where Arthur is over in that tree. literally these things are kind of suspended on this plane.
So is this
And
map
you can only-
accurate?
Yes.
Okay. So then I need to.
Well,
move
other than the
this.
fact that you moved that.
That's
yeah.
why I was like, I need to move this back then. That's why I asked. So I guess I can jump. Or I guess I can just probably move to this side. I guess this might be 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. I guess I'm just waiting. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. As you end up going over there, I want you to go ahead and roll perception.
Jesus Christ. 10.
10. Okay. All right. Going to Arthur.
Oh god. I'm gonna look up. Cynthia! Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just gonna shout as non-pathetically, but still somehow pathetically as I can.
You do that. What else do you want to do with your turn?
I want to just kind of glance around and see what I see. Really survey around anything that I can really notice of, like, what kind of place we're in, what the fuck just happened. Yeah, all of that.
Okay.
Whatever that.
So, as you're looking around the environment, I want you to roll investigation.
26.
Okay. So, as you end up looking around the room, or rather the entirety of this kind of space in this pocket dimension that you're in, you're going to end up seeing that looks like everything is just completely suspended in here. And what seems to be more and more interesting is you're going to watch as what looks like other things are almost falling on top of you.
Oh.
It looks like things in here might be moving around as time goes on, the longer you're in this pocket. But then as that happens, you're able to kind of catch out of the corner of your eye. It looks like a guard that was actually pulled in here earlier. You're going to end up seeing, looks like one's just kind of crawling across the rock right there. When all of a sudden you end up seeing
Oh god.
you end up seeing is what looks like just something appears right next to it and just slashes down what looks like just blood splats everywhere across the entirety of this rock. And this guard just basically falls down flat as this giant gorilla is just standing there looking at you. And then immediately, seems like it just kind of jumps off and then just immediately turns invisible.
Oh god. I'm gonna set up.
Fuck. This is terrifying.
Can I still use an action to create a turret?
You could use your action. You haven't used anything yet. So.
Okay. All right.
This is your turn.
I'm going to.
By the way, plenty of candy for anyone who wants candy.
I'm like,
Yeah, this might be the time to get some candy, guys. Perhaps if it's open.
It is.
it is open.
It is open.
I opened it.
Yes. If it is open, then yes, my perhaps is a true.
Mayhaps.
My haps is true.
I got.
Okay, I'm
I
going
gotta do the
to
classic.
create an Eldritch Cannon and attach it to my little shoulder snap-on slot on my. Yeah.
Argur.
That's crazy.
Was not expecting to say that when I looked up.
Who is this guy? I'm gonna do my classic Protector Cannon, and would I be able to use my movement and jump?
You couldn't. So anything you end up doing in this pocket dimension, movement-wise, outside of just like walking on an object, is literally going to be long jumps.
Is that acrobatics?
This is why I can't eat while I'm playing, guys. I have to answer all your damn questions. Okay. So basically the way it's going to work is you will be long jumping around or high jumping around in different locations. If you're trying to grab onto a tree or an object, there will be DCs associated to actually grapple onto the object you're jumping onto. If it's like a max range jump, then it will end up being in acrobatics or athletics to grab onto the edge or grab onto the wall or kind of scale something.
Okay, so
For you to be able to jump from one object to another, it is just going to be a long jump.
which is considered.
So long jumps are made number of feet equal to your strength score.
Oh,
So if your strength score, for example, is like a 10, then you are going to go 10 feet. But it must go at least 10 feet. So if you're 9, then it'd be 10.
It's a jumping pin.
Wow.
Why?
Okay, well, I'm jumping from this tree to the bush adjacent to such.
Okay.
Cool.
And this is all still going to count as movement. So, so basically, if you end up moving 10 feet of movement with the jump, that's 10 feet.
Okay.
12 feet of movement is going to be 12 feet of movement.
So do I need to make any saves now that I just did that?
What'd you go to? You went to a bush? Yeah, roll a dex save. See if you fall prone in the bush.
I probably am. 12.
And you manage to kind of retain your bearings.
Now that I look at the next object, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it.
Like it. Let's do it.
What else am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna jump it, and yeah, I have my strike scores of 12, so I can make it.
You might be able to make it. You got 12 feet.
I jump.
Okay. And as you end up getting over there, I want you to roll strength. Or athletics, rather.
Here's my strength.
Athletics.
Oh, athletics. Sorry. 10.
Okay. You ever grab on the edge of this tree and pull the way the rest of the way up, so you're standing on the tree.
Okay, I'm gonna chill here.
Okay.
And yeah.
Alright. Going to original, you're going to have seen Cynthia and Arthur vanish. You're going to immediately have seen Cassian strike this thing and then vanish as well into a pit of dust.
Okay.
Edge's just gonna be shocked a little bit. He's like, Arthur! Cynthia! Cassian! You bastard, what did you do to them? He's gonna drop fairy fire. And I'm like, you bastard! And I'm just gonna raise up my hands. He's gonna make a dexterity save.
Yeah. Okay.
Needs to beat a 15.
Yep, it's going to pass.
Okay, he's gonna take half damage. So I'm casting Call Lightning on it.
Okay. Call lightning. Ooh, alright.
GG's, dog.
So that's 17 total. So that'd be like 8
I don't even know if I
lightning damage.
Another one.
It
No,
looks
no,
like
right.
it looks like as you end up
Would it be
doing
rounded
this.
down?
No. It's short. Okay.
If it was rounded down, it'd be 7.
Yeah, this is lightning damage, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna watch as the lightning ends up striking this thing. It doesn't seem to even phase it.
What are you? Give them back! And Reginald's just gonna back up like a good 20 feet.
Huh.
Right. And I'm still gonna maintain concentration on the lightning cloud.
Okay.
Hmm.
Bonus action.
Oh,
Reaction. Not too far away for it. So I'm just gonna observe.
Alright, going to Cynthia and Margaret. So Cynthia's gonna have her turn, doing her thing. You guys are not gonna see it, unfortunately. But we're gonna go to Margaret. And Margaret is gonna be standing behind you, just completely petrified. She just runs around, kind of grabs onto you, Reginald. Reginald, what happened to Arthur? Is he okay?
I'm not sure, Margaret. Just stay behind me. Everything will be alright. I've got you.
I want you to roll a performance.
No, we're not finished. Come on, I thought that was pretty good. 6.
Yep. But as you're saying this and trying to house up as much courage as you possibly could, you're gonna end up just kind of feeling yourself just kind of. Don't worry, Margaret. We're going. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Don't you worry about it. As she just kind of begins trembling a little more behind you.
God damn it.
All right.
Okay.
Going to the top. So you're gonna end up watching as this gorilla ends up just kind of staying there. It looks like the guards begin pushing more and more people out. The gorilla ends up looking at what looks like the entirety of this area and then stares right at you. You're gonna watch it just begin sprinting towards you as the person behind it is also kind of sprinting towards and watching and basically just kind of following this gorilla. As the gorilla ends up coming down, makes 4 strikes at you. 4 dex saves.
Quick question.
It's crazy.
Was the person that's following it
Close enough to get hit, no.
was okay? That was my question. Okay. All right. Make another dex save.
4 of them.
4 of them.
4 dex saves. He's making all 4 attacks at you.
Huh.
Would you like another dice?
I believe.
One of them was a nat 20.
Oh.
That's solid.
That should count for 2 at least.
Right? Nat 20, 20, 21, and then 13.
And that's the one.
No.
So funny. So I'll tell you guys this right now. If you manage to keep somebody outside long enough and damage it enough, you could have broken the entire thing. I know, and you were doing a pretty good job until you used lightning. And you didn't know it was a construct though, so I get it. Yeah, you played that well. You played it well. I'll give you a little golf cap for that. You didn't metagame. You didn't metagame.
Man, he deserves inspiration.
Wait!
You know what?
Wait! I want to use inspiration on that.
Oh, you do? Oh, go for it. Go for it. Let's see it.
Come on.
Maximum effort.
It's the same roll.
Oh, is it really?
It's the same.
No.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, you should give him inspiration again.
Bro, I feel so inspired by like your heroic efforts and your rolls. Like, bro, the nat 20, I just felt really amped up. So like,
Should count for 2.
Right? Damn.
so as that happens, you're gonna end up dodging all 4 of these arms, kind of like jumping and twisting and everything else. You're kind of pushing Margaret out of the way. And the final one, you end up just kind of turning around. Because it looks like it catches a little bit of your hair on the back of your head. As you end up just immediately feeling yourself get sucked and shrunk down and suspended into this reality. I want you to roll a d6.
Now are we just dead?
2.
Dad, where am I?
Well, I guess gotta create another character.
You're going to end up landing over there right next to what looks like a Cassian standing on edge. As you barely are grabbing onto the ledges and pulling yourself up.
I had movement. I had just gone over and helped him get up.
No.
Right. Just gonna crawl myself. Cassie, you're here.
French?
Where are we? What is this?
I don't know, but there is no ground.
Gods, you're right. It feels like we're in some night sky in space.
Cynthia!
I'll let you guys kind of have your moment.
Cynthia!
Arthur!
Huh?
Can we hear
Arthur,
him?
is that you?
Reginald?
Can we actually hear him?
Yes!
Okay.
You're here too!
Where are
Good,
you?
you're alive!
What is this infernal place?
That's what I wanted to ask you. I fell into here. Did the same thing befall to you as well?
Befallen yet? Stop! Now is not the time for good puns.
Out of game, pun intended. In game, not intended. What's going on?
I don't know, but we are being hunted.
What?
Hunted?
That thing is around. I don't know where. It appears suddenly.
The tentacles.
No, the monkey thing.
It's here too?
It looks real in this place.
How can it be in 2 places? It was just up there. Up there.
We're in somewhere else. This is not where there is anymore.
Just insane. Oh, gods.
I think.
Get to more stable ground if you can.
Is it? How dark is it? Like, is this dark or is this pretty?
I think enough time has changed. One sec. Yep.
Hours later.
You're gonna end up watching or as you're streaming this. This immediately falls, disappears, falls, disappears, Falls disappears. Falls disappears.
Okay, can we see any of that?
Then you're going to end up watching. You're going to end up seeing what looks like this giant block just kind of fall right in front of you as it stops and immediately begins to kind of suspend. You're going to end up watching as all of this just kind of cascades across the entire landscape as these things just being like just vanish and then immediately fall back down and kind of suspend again.
Can I see the rock where that guard died that you moved? If he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
He is still there? I'm gonna wait.
He is still there. Okay. So now you're going to make you roll for that because you would have... Your intelligence is high enough. I don't need you gloating by saying, oh, there's a 37 I can get it.
I have advantage. Does a 29 hit?
Heavens me!
Oh my! Just tell me more. Oh, okay.
See, I understand the laws of physics as they lie.
Why make me roll when you know I am?
Alright, but you end up noticing that. So we'll go ahead and say that was another round of combat, so to speak.
Okay, so then is it my turn? To
No, you guys are still like talking, basically. I'm just saying, like, as you guys are having this conversation, I'm saying enough time has probably transpired.
Should we probably meet up? Are things gonna fall below us?
We might be shuffled around.
We might need to continue. We need to probably move and get out of here.
Well, the
Is
creature
there a-
is somewhere around here. It's can't see it. It disappeared, but didn't reappear like these rocks.
Where was it last?
I point over here. Here, but now here is there with that dead guard lies. That you can see the blood.
I see where he's pointing at.
As you're screaming this, you're going to end up watching what looks like another guard just begins kind of falling down through. And the other one's that falling down through and just begins kind of whining and giggling.
Oh my, more of the blubbering fools.
Alright, you said you wanted to look for it. Go ahead and roll investigation.
I mean, I'd probably do the same thing if I was
Yeah,
told
go for
there's
it. Roll
something.
investigation.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry.
I don't. I got 5.
27.
Oh! You're going to end up seeing exactly where he's pointing, even though he's far off. You're supposed to be standing on that tree, right?
This one is kind of.
You can just put yourself next to it. There's no ground, so we know you're
Can
standing
like,
on it.
so you said the max is 10 feet, but like, if this isn't, the jump is more than 10.
Minimum is 10 feet that you can jump.
Yeah, but
Yep.
if I can only.
You are able to jump, and so this is where you really need to read Blade Song or your Blade Song, because I think it also increases your long jump. But by default, your long jump is going to be equal to your strength modifier score, which would be your literal number, which should be
10
like
plus your strength modifier. Literal roll. Usually. Isn't it?
no, it's your literal strength score, and your strength
Oh,
score.
yeah.
Like so, for example, if you're like a +0, then you're a 10. If you're a +5, then you're a 20. So that means your literal strength score is a 20, meaning you have a 20 ton.
Okay. Oh, I'm reading it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, long jumps aren't something that's normally used, so
Yeah.
yeah. But here you're using it, so there you go. Have fun. All right. So what else you want to do?
So all Blazon does is give me advantage on acrobatic checks. It's not a
Okay.
long jump at all.
Okay. Doesn't affect your movement speed or long jump.
It adds 10. I get 10 walking speed.
Yeah, walking speed, but it doesn't affect your jumping or long jump.
Correct. Now mobile.
So this is where like climbing things so the point of this is to make you guys kind of think creatively. You could like climb walls, for example, and jump over the top of a wall, and maybe it's like a short distance from one place to another. You guys can kind of make arguments for that kind of stuff, but that's kind of just what's going on.
If I dash, does that double my long jump?
No, because that's still just going to be a modifier to your strength.
Well, there's a standing long jump, then a running long jump.
Yeah.
There's a running long
and I know
jump,
they specify that.
Yeah,
in-
they,
I'm
really
trying to read-
specifying that's what
I'm trying to
looking
read
at
that now.
When you make a long jump, you cover the number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing, you can leave
Make
only
half that.
half that distance.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
So you have to get a running start.
Yep.
Every time. But
So
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically it's half your. So that's what it is. It's you get your full strength modifier if you're able to make the jump.
Well, it's not the modifier; it's the score.
Score.
So
Sorry,
it'd be-
score.
yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. Full strength score for a running jump. If you have a running start. If you don't, then it is just half that.
I'm fucked.
I'm a 9.
I'm at 8.
We can't go anywhere.
No, we're fucked.
We literally
Good
can't
luck,
move.
everybody else.
I mean, I could.
Wait,
Can you fly?
wait.
Wow, so you guys are getting really punished for not taking spells. They're like jump.
I didn't have it
ability.
prepared.
Well, hold on. No.
I haven't prepared.
No. That's not necessarily true.
You are.
I'm asking
Oh, yeah.
if you can do anything before I can
Okay.
do shit.
So really quick, we're about to go another round of combat. Then anything else you want to say or do? We're about to go into another round of combat.
Well, I'm gonna ask him if he can move first. Like, if you can you get out? Do you need help getting out of here? Is what I'm gonna say.
I'm stranded. Yes. Yeah, I don't see myself really getting out
I
unless.
cast Phase Step
Huh?
for you.
Base step.
So it's basically a Misty Step, but because I'm Spring, I can touch a willing creature within 5 feet of me, and they get transported instead of me. Up to 30 feet.
Interesting.
There you go. So those new objects end up kind of appearing and translocating.
So that can put you here, and then we should be able to move from that. We just can't move from here where we're at right now.
All right. So those objects that moved around, you had something that was casted upon you. You're not going to be able to use it yet because
Yes.
it was casted upon you. Okay. So going to the start of the turn, you're going to end up watching as it looks like one of the guards is like standing up, kind of figure things out. They're going to end up actually doing a long jump. So standing up, going to long jump over here.
Well, he move. If I cast Phase Step on him, it moves during my attack.
Okay, if that's true, then you can go ahead and do that now.
Yeah,
So that's what ends up happening. So now we're going to go ahead and go to y'all's turn,
Where
which
do
is
you
going to be
wanna
kind of an exaggerated
It's
turn.
30
So you guys can go ahead and cast your agile. I forgot what you're going to do.
Not wrong.
This one.
So you could go ahead and do your movement right now as you're talking, but just kind of do your
Because
movement.
that counts as my turn. So you're.
I want to latch onto this tree.
Okay, go ahead and make that jump and roll acrobatics.
Latch onto it. Catch myself.
Actually, let me double check what that stat is. Actually, you
I'm
can
so
go ahead and
glad
roll
I
your
had
dice.
sprung
but-
this right now.
Wasn't expecting to be transported into a mystical realm. Otherwise, yes, I would have prepared jump.
Hey, look,
You know, we were doing parkour in the city.
I have other spells I could have prepared too.
Yeah, acrobatics.
8.
8.
I've
So
said mention.
as you end up grabbing onto this tree, you're gonna end up feeling as the bark just begins to kind of like strip off of it, as it begins to lean back even more, and you just begin to slide and slide and slide, and you're gonna end up falling off, and immediately falling into the black abyss that's below you. And as that happens, you're gonna end up just falling, and eventually getting caught on top of the tree. The tree begins to wake and move, and you just begin coughing and coughing vigorously as the wind gets completely knocked out of you.
I see this
Yep.
happen.
You're going to end up taking 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm just gonna see. Oh! I'm just gonna see him fall into the chasm. I'm just gonna
Fall into the void, then immediately just hit the top of the tree.
So I see him just go down and like, no, Arthur! Boom! Oh, well, that solves that question. Arthur, you all right? You fall.
You did
well-
your boom boom though, didn't you? So it's.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I thought you did it.
All right.
Do
Well,
last one.
at least we don't immediately die. All right. There goes one worry.
It hurts. Okay. I'm gonna stand back up.
Yep. You're still in your turn, so.
Yep. I'm gonna take a jump down to this rock below me.
Alright, you're able to do that. You want a new dash or anything, or any actions?
I'm going to bonus action expeditious retreat on myself,
That's a good spell.
and I don't think that lets me do anything this turn since I've already taken an action and a bonus action. So with that said, I think that's it. Well, actually, yeah, because I've pretty much moved my movement if I go like to the middle of the rock.
Yeah.
But I already used all of my other stuff, so yeah, we're good.
You good? Okay, so you have extra repeat for your next turn. Cassian.
Did you go? Because I teleported you. That was my turn. I think it's his turn.
Okay.
Okay, now it's my turn.
True facts.
Reginald,
You're not getting skipped.
No skippers.
go for it. What are we doing?
Hey, no problem. I'm gonna move more towards the center, right here, head of the rock. I yell out to. I assume that is one of the Scaled Legionaries.
Yes.
Okay. You there, Scaled Legionnaire!
Oi! What is this place?
Listen, we don't know what this is. It seems like some sort of alternate dimension. I'm not so sure how. There is a creature lurking around. We're being hunted. Be on your guard. As soon as you see it, alert us.
Oi! Watch, he just kind of draws his sword out.
Fucking will, won't I?
Alright. I guess I just want to stay put, but I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
And just kind of be on the lookout.
Okay. Going to Cynthia. You're gonna be hearing as Cynthia just starts speaking, kind of poking her head out of this little window over here. Then immediately ends up screaming to the rest of you. Arthur! Reginald! Somebody help me! There's this weird glowing orb in here. I don't understand what this is.
Oh? Cynthia, you're alright!
I'm a little bruised up, a little worse for wear, but the ominous glowing orb isn't making me feel much better.
Stay where you are! I'll make my way to you.
I'm not going to move. No, why would I do that? Just to watch, she just kind of begins laughing hysterically.
Okay. Alright.
All right, going to the top. So, Reginald, you're actually going to end up seeing something.
Oh god, no, please.
Oh god, no.
Oh god, no, please.
You're going to end up watching what looks like just a singular foot steps on top of this rock. What the fuck? And as that happens, you begin seeing what is the foot begin to form. As the rest of the body begins to make contact, and the rest of this thing begins to kind of materialize. And you're going to watch as this creature just begins to stand right behind the Scaled Legionnaire. The Scaled Legionnaire says, "Boy, the fucking gods!" Turns around and just slashes as hard as it possibly can. Or hard as it possibly can.
It's a good ready to action right there.
And that's going to end up barely missing, as it looks like this ape ends up just catching the blade with what looks like the prongs coming out of its fists as it begins to just kind of grab it and push the blade down. After that happens, you're going to end up watching as this ape begins dogpiling on with multiple attacks. So that is going to end up being... It looks like the Scaled Legionnaire is able to kind of pull up a shield and pull up his armor just enough to kind of block and parry almost one or two attacks. It looks like two of them end up coming on full force and hitting it. It looks like one of them ends up hitting, making full contact. You're going to end up watching as the Scaled Legionnaire ends up just kind of barely bearing down as it ends up getting hit. Then you're going to end up watching the second attack comes through as he tries to bury down as hard as he can against this tree. He ends up just immediately getting knocked off. And as that happens, the Scaled Legionnaire ends up falling. And falls back onto the tree. And falling back onto the tree, you're going to end up watching as the Scaled It looks like blood begins kind of splurting out of his mask. Alright, going to Cassian.
So is the creature still there?
The creature is actually going to jump off and get to the edge of the rock, basically, for his movement. So, edge of the bottom of the rock. Edge of the bottom of the
Oh,
rock.
like down here?
Yeah. But he's still going to be visible. He's still going to be...
see him?
But you tell me.
I would say yes. I use my bonus action to come to you. And then I cast Polymorph.
Ooh.
Okay, what's the save?
If there is any.
There is a save.
It's a Wisdom 16.
That's gonna pass.
Bullshit. That's pretty well played.
I'll give you this because I know it's a pretty high level spell.
Yes, fine.
It was a barely pass. It passed by 1.
It's a 4th level spell, by the way.
Yeah. Well, it's a higher level spell.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah. I get it.
vocalizing that. I'm just making sure nothing happened. Like if it.
No, there's no fail effect there. It's literally it passes or it fails.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Shit. Dear Lord. Here we go. So I'm going to probably just kind of move into a little bit of cover.
Okay.
Can't really do anything else.
All right.
It's too far away for me to attack.
Cool. Going to Arthur.
What are you doing?
I want to run up to the edge of this rock that I'm standing on while
Okay.
maintaining balance.
Yes.
And can I still see the creature?
Well, you tell me.
I'm pretty sure
Yes.
I can, but barely.
Yeah, you can see it. No,
You can see his dumbass fucking head with his.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
worry.
cast slow on that motherfucker.
Ooh.
I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna try
He
it
needs
again.
to do a wisdom saving throw. Versus a number that is supposed to be high.
So if
16.
if I cast a concentration spell but it fails,
Then nothing happens.
but if I was already having a concentration on another one, would I have to drop that first?
If you cast any spell with concentration, it will immediately end whatever
So no
concentration.
more
Yep.
Shadow Blade. Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it again. One more turn, Reginald.
Uno
What do you want it
mas.
to turn into? I was thinking a sheep.
Something. I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, seems pretty defenseless. Sheep is good.
It's worse than to just flop down
Just
constantly.
bounce around.
Don't make it like a mountain goat, because then it'll start like crawling. It's like going up, it would just be like vertically. Like,
All right.
So what's the save?
16 wisdom saving throw to not be slow.
Ooh, that's a 15. He's gonna fail.
Ooh.
Okay, and effective target speed is halved. Takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. And it cannot take reactions. On its turn, it can take either an action or a bonus action and not both. It can only make one attack if it takes the attack action. If it casts a spell with a somatic component, there's only a 25% chance the spell fails as a result of the target making the spell's gestures too slowly. And effective targets repeats the save at the end of each of its turn, ending the spell on
Okay.
itself on a save.
Cool. Alrighty.
So it is slowed as fuck. I'm gonna bonus action Vum Vum on myself, so I get my 10.
Didn't you go offensive for it?
No, I went defensive turn.
Oh, I thought you went offensive. Okay.
That's it. That's my turn.
Cool,
That
cool,
bitch slow as.
Slow as fuck. Go on to Reginald. What are we doing?
Okay. Casting first level spell slots again. In his general vicinity, casting Fairy Fire again on him.
Okay.
So now he has to make a dex saving throw, which he should have disadvantage on, correct? Because of slow?
He just,
Or is it -2?
For what?
You just said something with Dex saving throw.
Yeah, saving throws are -2.
-2. Okay, so he has to beat 15.
Well, I wish that was a roll because that would have been a 1. Okay. He's gonna pass.
Of course he fucking
You
does.
roll a 19.
Oh,
You passed the.
Even with a -2, it's pretty good.
bitch of son of bitch. Okay.
Son of beach.
Buddy, fuck you, bloody. Okay, well,
Oh, there's the other one.
Okay, so
That's the second one. Dancing.
it's just
He's got a
gonna
hole in himself.
hit right on him. So literally everything else is just gonna shine like a pink light.
Love it.
A pink light. So
Let's
the
do
rock, the rocks, the tree, that log is just gonna shed pink light. Everything except the creature.
Cool.
Love it. Great. So hey, it glows now. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Well, keep it entertained. 520? Since it's difficult terrain to get up, am I
It's
able
just-
to just vault that?
Climb speed.
Full time.
Climb speed is double.
No, so that would have been 20. And I'm going to want to jump down here.
Okay.
I have a full movement of 40. Would that have been 30 or?
That would have probably been 30. I'm thinking it would have been 10 feet for you to jump.
What time frame on round of combat again? 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
We've had
So that's
2
30
rounds
total. So I'm
2 rounds of combat so far, yeah.
another 10 right here.
Well, technically speaking, you guys did have the other time, so you're probably actually about like 3. No. It would have been more than that. You guys are probably about like 7 rounds in.
Okay. I'm in there.
Here, I'll roll for it really quick.
That's fine. I'm just wondering.
Oh, wow, I rolled a 7. Yeah, so we're 7 rounds in.
I think it's 6.
Oh, 7 rounds in.
It's
So this is round 7.
It could be round 6.
Alright. Anything else you want to do, Original?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. You're gonna just watch the Cynthia just kind of like looking through the window and just kind of like glaring around. Just kind of staring at you, Reginald. Going to the top. Okay, so half movement speed, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can only
Correct.
no reactions.
You're
No
gonna watch
reactions,
as
one.
it steps off and just completely vanishes.
We're even slower when it lands.
Just stops midair.
It's just gonna. Oh no, I'm landing. Oh god. Why?
Okay, you're gonna watch as the guards that's standing up on there begins walking to the edge, roughly where this ape creature was standing before. The other guard is gonna end up standing on top of the center of the bridge. It looks like he ends up pulling out a bow and kind of readies a bow. Alright, going to Cassian.
Why order?
Why I order? You think this is good for our country? You don't even know.
Arthur, are you making your way this way?
I think I'm going to stay put. I didn't want to chance of hit when I fell again. No. I'm not chancing. I'm in fact chancing that it'll land closer, and I can fight it. Properly.
Alright, I mean I got 1, 5. Is this a jump or can I just make this?
Fine.
Fine. Or can I make it acrobatics or is it
Fine.
So
Back- a front flip up on.
Can I do a front?
Let's make it as complicated as possible.
Alright, so that's half my movement speed. I have to go up, so that's 6, 10, so I have 40 left.
I knew I should have
So,
fucking took levitate.
5,
I
10,
knew I should have.
15.
I ain't thought of that thing. Levitate.
I'm just gonna go here.
No point in taking slow fall. Kind of, but not.
You're good. You negate fall damage.
Not a. Yeah.
Go there and just kind of.
I mean, everything has like there's a lot of utility spells that normally wouldn't get used in this environment that actually have a lot of.
Can I ready polymorph if it appears in my ring? Like when I see it?
You could, and if you do that, it doesn't show up and you can't see it. Spell's gone.
What's the time frame on that? Is it
One
one
round.
round?
You don't see when one round of combat, the spell goes away.
Alright, never mind.
That's what I'm saying. You can do it.
No,
but
that's fine. I wait. No, we said 4th level for not that.
that's why I was letting you know. What are you looking at?
I'm just curious. I want to clarify that, just to make sure.
Holding a spell extends the spell. You can double check.
I believe in you.
I would be willing to stake my
I'm
reputation as a GM and DM on that. Okay, going to Arthur. When you're done researching.
I can wait. So I just kind of want to survey everything. There is not a real clear way of really making it to the next bit. I don't really want to crush my legs on the fall.
Okay, holding a spell in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition does not use a spell slot.
I'm going to do my very best to jump over to where Cassie is.
Go ahead.
And if I don't make it, I'm going to brace for myself for the fall.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Can I try to help
So
him?
I'm
You're
going
jump
to-
to me.
I'm going to bonus action dash. I want to get my fucking full speed. I just want the full flavor of this motherfucker.
Go for it.
I want to fucking... And then jump across.
Okay.
All the way
What's
to...
the movement to get you there?
Is that 4? Use that 4 or 5.
I would say no. 1, 2, 3. 3 is like touching the edge of it. It's 3 blocks, so that's 15 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and make a.
Full... I put all my shit away. I put my wand, my shield. I fucking
All right, let's go athletics.
clapped. And then start a book.
Let's go athletics.
Roll a 1 somehow. That's actually fucking nuts. I should roll.
No.
If you roll one,
I rolled a 1.
bro, you didn't roll one.
You have inspiration?
I don't think so.
I thought we all got
I
it.
think I do, but
It's up to you if you want
I
to do
don't.
that.
I don't care that much.
Can I try to? Nah, you got a 1.
I'm gonna take the 1.
Okay, you're gonna take the one. So as you end up jumping over there
Don't fucking.
and putting in all of the effort you can, you're gonna end up just barely coming short of the bark as you just begin falling and falling. You're just gonna fall for 2 rounds and then eventually slapping down on the tree.
Thought you were gonna make him like face like
As you
fucking-
end up
like-
slapping down on the tree after basically taking 2 rounds just full suspending, or two turns of full suspending, you're just gonna slap down. You're gonna end up taking a total of 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey, but at least
Fucking
I had
Tobey
10
Maguire as
HP.
Spider-Man when he loses his powers. Boom, boom.
At least I had 10.
Basically, bro. But you're over there. You're just prone over there.
Fine.
I'll look into it more later, but I've always played that role. So
No,
if you're holding a spell, then if you're holding a spell, the spell is lost.
Yeah, I'm more looking up time frame. I saw the rule. Like the first thing I stated was incorrect.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, no, I saw the rule that you're going to. It makes sense. But I'm more looking at how long I can hold a spell
Go ahead. Okay.
until it's my turn.
Anything else, Arthur? So
I got a whole ass other round to keep falling, so I'm
Yep.
sure that's gonna just keep on keeping on.
keep on keeping. Sorry about that, bro. All right.
Nice.
And go on the red field. As you hear a screaming, just woo!
Wilhelm screaming.
All right, Reginald, what do you want to do?
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna dash. So that's 80 movements. So 10. Would I be able to climb up? Since would this count as a ruined wall? Would I be able to climb that?
I can actually see what you're looking at.
Okay. So I moved
Yeah.
10.
You would be able to
another
climb that.
My bad.
You would be able to climb that.
I'm just gonna put it right here. Alright. So 10, 20. And then from high up there, I want to jump down onto that little landing step.
Okay.
Landing step.
And you were able to do that seamlessly.
So let's say that's 30 movement there. Make my way inside.
As you get inside that room,
35.
you're gonna end up seeing what looks like this weird glowing orb that seems to just kind of exist. It's just perpetually just kind of moving, almost like an ocean wave inside this room.
What?
I went the wrong way.
World? Would it is it up or is it like on the first floor?
It's on like the middle of the second floor, but you see it just kind of like hovering perpetually up there.
So like, kind of like
It's
right,
right
here.
there. Yeah. Okay. use the rest of my movement to just get at least at the top of these steps right here.
Do you have those little like clear, transparent things? That
I know what you're talking
like,
about.
That give off. Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah, I was also reaching for that.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Orb of Doom. Oh.
Wow!
Honestly, could be.
No, it's actually.
Is that the accurate height?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget, we have more candy.
Trying to get rid of it.
I'm trying to.
There's gonna be tons of
I'm
fucking kids
trying.
here, bro. I think you're gonna.
Bro, here's the
I
thing.
think
I'm
you're
gonna
get
sit it.
cleaned out by the kids.
I'm gonna sit it outside. The kids, like the first 2 kids, are going. It's gonna be it. It's everywhere. All of it.
I don't know. You got decorations.
Oh, yeah.
They'll show up.
Oh no, they will. They will. But they're literally just gonna take it off because I won't be here. Bro, I'm heading out of town here Friday, so like literally
Well,
like
you'll be here Thursday.
kind
It's
of
Halloween.
half of it.
If
I'm
you're
leaving
heading
at
out
like
of
7
town.
a.m. So.
Right now.
I'm going to bed. Man,
You crazy kids.
stay away from. Don't take the whole box.
Use my action, my bonus action to rely on the action. So that's my turn.
All right, going to Cynthia. So Cynthia's just gonna turn around and start kind of looking at you, Reginald. What do we do with this thing?
I think this might be this magical orb. Probably what's keeping us here.
Are you okay? Do something.
Hopefully this works. I'll take a swing at it. Literally.
Yep, that's what you're doing on your turn then?
Well, whenever I get to my
Next turn, okay. Alright, going to... Alright, and we're going to...
Top of the round.
You are.
Jesus.
Guard.
I can get to you with
So-
a dash.
You're gonna end up seeing what looks like a gorilla just kind of pops up here. It just climbs up on top right behind. It is going to immediately just start wailing all 4 of his arms right there at the guard. And you're going to end up watching what looks like 4 of the arms immediately come down and just start colliding against the guard. The guard just begins getting just wail and just beat in the paws. It looks like the armor is actually beginning to kind of crinkle in with all the strikes. And you're going to end up watching as the first one hits and it just shoots the guard right off the edge as the guard begins to go into suspended fall.
It goes out to 2.
He's okay. He's 2 rounds falling.
And immediately comes and slaps right in his back. You're going to end up watching as the guards are falling directly onto his back as he coughs up blood and just silence. Nothing happens. And it looks like the guard just remains there as blood begins kind of pouring down these rocks sitting in front of you.
It's not very pog champ.
And you're gonna watch as this gorilla just immediately jumps off the edge and just completely vanishes.
God damn it.
Very slowly.
Very
Oh
slowly.
yeah, I mean. Oh, he's gone.
And it's gone.
He is gone.
All right. What's your range?
And
on
now
your,
we're gonna end up having.
That was 10 feet off the floor. Oh, thank God we left that pieces.
A piece of
Son of a bitch.
pieces to yours.
Oh, thank God.
Move me closer.
All right. And we're going to go to Cassian.
Arthur! No shit! Oh, fuck.
Always having a great time.
I just want you to know, that's one of my favorite tropes in like any sort of media. It's just like,
It's over there now. Oh no, this is not good. We need to. Oh Lord. Okay.
I dash. And I... Can I jump this? It's 10 feet. Is that the edge of like how much is that like a platform I could actually land on, or is
You would
that
be grabbing onto it.
Well, would you do it as you're trying to do it as a standing long jump or a
I guess
running
I
jump?
mean I could run 10 and jump, but like
So you're gonna be doing
Yeah, so
you're gonna be doing athletics to grab onto it.
acrobatics.
Athletics.
Yes.
Uh,
Athletes.
or I can
You're grabbing onto a small ledge.
Yeah, okay. So like if I do
Finger string. Finger
do
string.
that, or I can do 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 45. I mean, this is just instant. Like, even if I long jump, it's just half
You
my...
could probably just use a regular jump,
could just-
but that would be your part of your movement.
So, but it's probably 45 or 55,
Yeah,
so I'm at
almost.
55.
Yep. And jump down.
60, 65, 70, 75, 80, acrobatics to do 90. Can I do I mean, it's a wall to wall. Can I do a little flip jump to...
Was he Legolas?
I mean, I'm fucking parkouring right now.
There's
Is what I'm
another
trying to
Assassin's
do.
Creed
All right.
moment right now.
Alright, so how are you getting over this?
So I'm gonna dash action. I have 50 movement speed
Okay.
beforehand.
You got 100 feet, I
So I
guess.
have 100 feet. So this, I'm gonna get to here. That gets me to 80. And now,
So you're gonna be running along the edge?
so I want, yeah.
Okay,
so
the running along the edge is gonna be acrobatics.
Fuck yes. Yeah, boy. I just want to make sure which one I'm gonna quote before I say which one of this is it. Also, difficult terrain doesn't count as movement. None of this is difficult terrain, right?
Oh, there you go.
And so I still have my shadow dance going on. Okay. So, would that be 10 feet to get to here?
So you end up. When you made that jump initially, did you? were
I'm
you
at
able to-
80. I'm at
No,
80.
the first jump to the building.
This
No, the first jump to the building.
to this.
No. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. First jump to the building.
When you jumped from here to here.
No.
You went
I went around. I
You
made
went
it
all the way
I
around.
made it
You went
simple.
all the way
Yeah, you went all the way
I
around.
went all the way around.
Okay.
So my first jump, I climbed up to here. My first jump is here, and that'd be
Okay.
90 would be my movement
Oh.
speed.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for anything, or am I just doing it?
You're gonna be doing acrobatics.
Okay.
Those rollers in here.
I rolled a 1.
Nah.
No. We've only rolled.
No, I love the ones that are happening in this session.
We've only
No,
rolled
it's
one nat
great.
20 tonight. And
Wait.
it was on a saving throw.
Wait, all three of us have rolled a 1 so far.
Oh, thank God. Alright, so it's going to be a 19.
19. Okay, as you end up kind of running along this line, you're able to maintain your balance and get to a point where you're at your 19.
Okay, so then my assumption is this edge, because it's thicker, I can just kind of balance for a minute and end my turn. Because I can't
Yeah.
make that jump.
Yeah.
I don't have enough movement to make that
Yeah,
jump.
you could do that. All right, going to Arthur.
Please wait one moment.
And you're gonna end up landing onto the center of that wall.
I'm literally
Taking your
picturing like Shrek falling through the tower, the highest room and tallest tower, and Fiona's like, huh?
Just like
me.
that.
It's me just landing there. Just,
Just like that. So that's you.
yep,
You did that.
that's me.
All right, you landed. Congratulations.
I figured that would take an entire round to land. So.
There you go. You did, yeah, that it did.
Yep.
All right, going to Reginald.
Okay. Alright.
Is there a window?
Yeah, there is.
I mean, can I technically see that glowing orb now through the? There's a window right.
Yeah, you would be able to see it from where you're standing. You'd see like the entire room is glowing in this orb.
What's in there?
Take out my staff. I'm gonna attempt to attack the orb.
You give me a Rolo? Oh, you could roll your dice though.
Rolly and a rolly die.
15 to hit.
15 is not going to hit.
What?
On a stationary object.
On a
Oh.
stationary object.
Sorry, no, you're right. My bad. That's gonna
I'm
hit.
like, that's a fucking evasive ass orb. Holy shit.
My bad. I didn't realize that's what
It
you're
just
attacking.
blanks real quick and then it comes back.
All right, you do hit the stationary object. There you go.
Okay, perfect. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Okay.
Huh?
Alright, so.
I don't tap dance.
Alright, so. Gonna take 5 magic damage on the first one, and then I'm going to follow up by using a key points,
Oh.
and then going to hit it twice with my fists.
Let's go for it.
One is a 30-20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice cock. Hell
The other one's a 10.
Nice.
Not so nice cock.
Both are gonna hit.
Well, we're gonna hit.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, I was right. These two rolls. So that's 15 bludgeoning damage going on.
Okay. And you're gonna end up watching as you end up smacking this thing through an entire round. Notice that the entire orb ends up just kind of shaking and rattling and melting, and all of a sudden you're gonna watch as the orb just disappears.
God damn it.
Arthur, you just landed. You're gonna end up seeing what looks like a floating orb just kind of pop up next to you. As you're just, you just kind of feel it. There's like a glowing light happening off to the side.
I just left that area.
You're not watching as this ape kind of materializes right.
Oh shit!
Oh my
So do I see the ape or do I see? I just see.
You see it go dark, and then you see you see the entire room go dark, and then where you were kind of seeing through for a moment what looks like the abyss, kind of the nebulous abyss above you. You now see what looks like a wall of black.
What?
And then you're gonna end up recognizing as this thing just comes slashing down on you with 4 attacks. So that's a nat 20, a 12, a 15, and a 9.
Okay, only the nat 20's gonna hit.
God.
Alright, so nat 20 is going to end
wait,
up
I'm
hitting,
next.
and as that strike ends up coming down onto you, you're going to end up taking a total of 24 bludgeoning damage.
Fucking damn, dog.
Make a dex save.
Okay. 11.
Okay. And you're going to end up getting just kind of thrown back with that one strike as it hits you.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
And you're going to fall, then come crashing back down. And you're going to end up taking an additional 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Okay. Going to Cynthia. Cynthia's just going
She's just gonna see me go as I just cough out blood.
Alright. Going to
No way she doesn't do nothing. Come on. She gotta have like some sort of light
She
crossbow
screamed.
or something.
She screamed.
Like
she was wearing a pretty dress.
throwing a shoe at I don't know, something.
You know what? I'll give you that. You watch as Cynthia unbuckles her highest of heels. It goes as hard as she can
Roll
with the
that
throw.
20 right now through the eyeball. Stiletto.
Cynthia's
You know
gonna
what?
be
Give me the big die. Give me the big die.
Cynthia's gonna be sent flying.
Here we go.
Please do.
Let's do it.
For the flavor.
15.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
What would her improvised modifier be?
just whatever strength it
Yeah,
is.
and that's what I'm thinking. I don't think she has.
I don't
Maybe a
think she
plus
would.
one. Maybe a plus one.
16.
Well, she has a higher strength. Okay, that's
All right.
bullshit.
So you're gonna end up watching as Cynthia
She's
ends
a
up
gambler.
throwing the heel, and the heel is gonna kind of get stuck in the hair of the gorilla, then falls down right in front of you as you slap the ground right next to this high heel.
You go, girl!
All right.
You can't move
For,
anymore,
alright, for
though.
flavor,
God.
can I have been running up the stairs as the shoes fall in?
At the beginning of your next turn, you
Because
run
it's
up
my
and
turn
fall.
next, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm next on the list.
All right. So you're gonna end up watching though as the guard that just died over there just obviously remains motionless, but the other guard ends up kind of turning to you off and saying, "What's that? Oh,
Oh. What's that then? What's that going on there? What's all that? Fucking Harry Ape looking shit, 4 arms, 4 skin, piece of shit.
I didn't realize Arthur rejected his ability."
What?
Oh,
I love it. I love it.
Full skinhead looking ass.
something prowling around here.
Something's about, eh?
You trying to
It's
compensate for something?
It's you sweaty, stanky looking
Oh.
fucking
You
ass.
think you can mess with the Pinky fucking Blinders, do you?
Oh, God. I would do to be a bard right now.
Alright.
Next turn.
So. What's the job?
What was happening? I don't know what's happening.
Alright, what are you
Hey,
doing, Arthur?
how long is it slowed for?
It is slowed for concentration that I passed the save on. So I ended concentration, expeditious retreat. It's still going. I survived. So yeah, still half
So
movement.
it can't do anything. Man.
It does have a save at the end of its turn.
Okay.
Technically, all it has to do, all it's been doing to move is just like jumping 5 feet and then reappearing suddenly somewhere else.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just thinking it can't have a reaction now. That's what I'm thinking.
It can't have a reaction, and it doesn't have a bonus action. Or has an action or a bonus action.
One of the two, and it already attacked, so it doesn't have a bonus action.
you like that shit? I can't even fucking see it anymore. It's behind the fucking wall. But I ignore.
So the guard
half
said that
cover.
to you.
I ignore half cover.
We're not on your turn, bro. The guard literally just talked to you. We went into a monologue. A monologue about.
Oi!
Oh,
Oi!
it was the
What's the
monologue.
fucking ape doing here? Big old fucking winting.
Alright.
Oh, you winked in my...
Oi!
So now that Arthur has had his moments, we're going to go to Cassian to clean things up a little bit.
So I'm gonna bonus act like. So I'll be running up the stairs at this point, and I'll
Yeah.
be coming in for an attack as the shoes fall in.
Yes, you're gonna watch as the shoe just kind of like falls right in front of you.
I'm just gonna put myself there just for purposes, but I'm up against them to do a melee attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to, and I'm on my last round. Is this 9 or 10?
This
think
is
this is
round 9.
Okay, so I have one more afterwards. So I would have bonus action to do Shadow Blade at a 3rd level.
Okay.
No. Shadow Blade at a 2nd level.
Okay.
And then I will swing. I'll be going in and swinging and making a melee attack.
Okay.
Against it. So it's gonna be a... Do I have advantage because Reginald's and Cynthia's behind it?
Reginald's prone. Cynthia would be behind, but she would have thrown at range. Well, you know what? Sure. I'll give you advantage on that. Sure.
Okay. That's gonna be a nat 20.
Let's go, baby.
First.
Yeah,
That's
first
me by
real
the
nat
nat
20.
20.
Let's
Take his
go.
forks getting twisted.
The old dick twist.
Oh my god. Just snap him out.
Oh my god, bro, this is M&A fly, bro.
So that's gonna be 8. So I just double it, right?
Mhm.
So it's 8, 16 psychic damage. Attacking with it.
16.
And then I'm gonna use my second action as my casting Booming Blade. And then attacking it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be another with advantage. That is gonna be a +7, 16 to hit.
16's not gonna hit.
Why not? Should hit.
Yeah.
I think its AC is 18
And
or
then
19.
I am going to.
Probably 18.
Where do I go? Like,
I'm gonna make it so I'm out of its range.
Okay.
So I'm going to just come back down the stairs. Well, I guess I have. Hold on. How much movement do I have? 5, 10. That's probably. No, it's gonna take all my movement to get up to him. So I can't run away.
Okay.
But just to make sure, with the mobile feet. Okay. Yep, that's it.
yep. Going to Arthur.
I'm so ready to not be prone on this log anymore.
Let's go.
And yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get up and survey the scene. I see the glowing orb and like, I kind of want to take a closer look at it. Just kind of
Roll Arcana.
inspect. Or actually, you know what? I lied. I would like to use a spell slot. And actually, pause on using a spell slot. Because I didn't specify for what.
Okay.
Because I think for identify, I have to touch it.
Yeah.
But if I detect magic, I don't need to.
Mhm.
Detect magic is like 60 feet or some shit. 1 second, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Within 30 feet, okay. I think I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna use detect magic and use the rest of my 15 feet of movement to get to the edge of the log and
Fall.
not totally not fall again. I'm just gonna, okay.
Hey, you do you, bro.
Yeah. I just want to.
Yeah.
What do I get off of that?
So, detect magic kills you with skull magic, right? So it's definitely going to glow, I'll tell you that.
Use your action to see a faint aura. Learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay. You're going to end up getting a skull magic off this, actually. And the skull magic you're going to end up getting from this is actually enchant. And as you end up kind of getting closer, you see what looks like the orb's glowing, but you see what looks like almost like threads kind of pulling off and kind of creating what looks like going off to the ends and far bounds of this world that you're in. Looks like everything is kind of held together almost maybe by this.
But it seems like an object.
Seems like an object.
But it itself is emitting enchantment magic.
Yep.
Illusory magic. Okay.
Let's put it in the
It's just a paper.
The only thing I haven't used is my bonus action. So I'm gonna do my bonus action Bone Foam.
Yeah.
And the guard next to me is gonna get 10 temp HP as well as myself.
Might need it.
Might need it. You might need it not to get, pummeled to Winton to death. Yes. That's my turn.
Yep. Alright, going to Reginald.
expend movement to get up, back. All right. Here you go. Fine. That's how you want to play it. Just gonna little movements. You get. I'm gonna channel my key, and I'm going to expend a key point, and green aura is just gonna just expel out from me, just like right behind my back. You're gonna see like this green aura begin to take form into these two massive arms and massive fists that just form right behind me as they get into like a fighting stance position. Basically.
He's aroused.
Damn.
So
I like it.
he is going to have to take a dexterity saving throw. He's within 10
Minus
feet.
3, right?
Minus 2, I think.
2.
He's gonna pass for 1. You said there was 2 dexterity saving throws, or just 1?
It was just 1.
Okay, so he's gonna pass.
With a -2.
Yep, with a -2. He rolled a 19 again.
Sedge.
Ogres.
No, not puggers.
Totally unpuggers. Unpuggers.
Okay, so
The reverse of puggers.
all right, so he's gonna withstand the force of the summonings of my astral arms.
Would Cassian also be affected by that?
No, it's willing of creatures that I choose.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So then,
What's that ability?
Hmm?
What's it called?
That's my arms of the astral self.
Cool.
Pretty fucking pog. That's pog.
That's pretty fun.
Okay, I'm just saying.
That's pretty fucking good.
Pretty odd, bro.
Better.
I'm more just like, these are beautiful. I mean, they just match. It's a perfect color. Beautiful choice.
Hey.
Okay, so what else you want to do?
Okay. Okay, I thought I was gonna be able to combine them two, but I guess not. No, upon summoning, that's what happens. Okay, so now main attack. Going to do an unarmed strike with my regular fists.
Advantage.
You get it?
Yes.
Yeah, because Cynthia.
Oh, motherfucker!
That's how I got the net
Yeah.
She did make an attack with her shield.
A ranged improvised.
A raised improvised close range attack.
Alright, so that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21.
What's that plus
He is
10?
going to hit.
Okay. So that is going to be 8 bludgeoning on the first one, and then I'm going to use key points to make 2 additional unarmed strikes, and this time I'm going to use my arms of the astral self to go and just
Alright, let's get the damage.
Advantage with both.
manage with them.
Bofa. Wait, hang on. Oh, Bofa?
That is
I see 2 numbers.
Pretty solid
Yeah.
number, I would say. One of
very
them's
high, very high. So that is another 21 to hit on the first one.
Yeah.
Second one. Ooh, I feel like that's not gonna hit. 12.
Yeah, it's not going to hit.
Okay. Alright. So, first one then. It's just 5
Okay.
bludgeoning damage, which is considered magical.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold off on my reaction. But yeah, that's my action.
Okay. Alrighty. Going to Cynthia, and you're going to watch Cynthia just kind of begins backing up even more into the corner. So this gorilla is going to end up coming down on top of you, Reginald, and you, Cassian. Looks like 2 arms going in both of your directions. So Cassian, for you, it's going to be a 25 and a 22.
Wow. Would shield even matter?
Meets it, beats it, though. Uh-huh.
25, 22. Both hit? And then for you, Reginald, that is going to be a below a 10, and then
What
a
the fuck?
24.
Okay, 24's gonna hit.
Alright, so Cassian, you are going to end up taking a total of 22 bludgeoning damage. You are going to end up taking...
Sorry, how much? 22?
22. Oh, no, you got hit by 2 strikes, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
You got hit by 2 strikes.
from one of them.
Yes, you're thinking over there.
That's gonna be a 19.
Shit! What
Bludgeoning
the
damage.
fuck?
22.
Okay,
19.
so you are going to end up getting hit by 1, and you're going to get hit by 8
8.
bludgeoning damage. Both of you need to make dexterity saving throws.
It's 41 damage, right?
Yep, I think so. I think it was.
15. Yeah, it is.
I
41.
rolled the dice again. Let's make your dex saves.
22 plus 19.
15.
15. Okay.
18. 17.
Okay. All.
Ow. Ow, I kinda hurted my shit. Ooh, stinky poopy doo-doo.
Shit. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, so you said it's 15, 17. 15, 17? Okay, so 15, you're going to end up barely kind of getting your bearings as you end up getting struck by this, but you are going to end up falling off the edge. And then cascading, coming back down. And taking a total of 11 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
22 and 25.
And you are going to end up getting struck by this and just keeping yourself together.
I need to roll Constitution. Concentration.
Oh, yeah.
10 or half.
So what do I have to make?
Was it 10 or half?
It's 10 or half, but you got 2 strikes against you. So.
Yeah, so if it
So
was
a total of
twice, what do I-
41, so that you gotta get.
I have to
Well, so it was those attacks weren't simultaneous. One was like for 20-ish. One was
okay.
Yeah, so it would
Okay.
be 10
So
or half,
they both be 10.
roughly
essentially.
10. I think 10. Probably let's say 10. One's 10. One's 11.
I'm good.
I thought you were gonna count it all as one. I guess
No, it's
I
2
guess
separate
it's-
attacks. 2
yeah.
separate attacks.
I'm fine.
That's fair.
I save them both.
All right, going into that extra +4, baby. The other guard. So the other guard's gonna be staying there, and it's just gonna kind of get up closer to this glowing orb sitting there on the edge. So if we can move the guard a little closer. All right, going to Cassian.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to attempt.
To come. Oh.
Now, since this is a.
I attempted.
Does it look like Shadowblade did anything to this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so it did some damage to it. I'm gonna go for it again, so I'm gonna attack with advantage with Shadowblade. That's gonna be 17 to hit.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
a yes?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
hit.
16 did, so 17 is for 17.
Oh wait. What did you say? You said 17 to hit? Oh yeah,
17
17's not gonna hit. Yeah, sorry.
I was like, wait a second.
No, you're right. You're right. No, sorry.
I'm gonna do it again with Booming Blade, though. And that's gonna hit. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
21.
Doesn't really fucking matter. Alright, so then it's gonna take the Shadow Blade damage, which is 2d8 plus another d8 because of Booming Blade. So it's gonna take 2d8 of psychic damage. Oh, shit.
Shit! Tits!
You know, I really don't like this. Fuck you guys. Fuck me. That's gonna be 4 psychic damage. And then the thunder damage is gonna be 2 thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna back the fuck up. And I don't provoke opportunity to attack.
Okay. Yeah, could you hit? Or because you struck more so.
Yeah, because I swung. And then I'm going to kind of come down here.
You come down there?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's all I can do.
He
Okay.
is coming.
I guess I didn't bonus action today. I'm gonna now bonus action. Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay like that. That's
Okay. Going to Arthur.
Okay. Now that I'm the edge of this log, I'm totally not falling. I'm going to carefully make my way over towards the floating, glowing orb.
Go for it.
Carefully jump. Lightly down.
Yes.
5. 10. Climb up. 20. 25. 30. I'm basically adjacent to it.
Okay. You're able to see even more clearly now where there are these tendrils kind of going around. It looks like they're actually holding everything together.
I want to briefly study it before I reach out to grab the orb.
Okay. What are you trying to study?
I'm trying to see, like, what kind of object it is that is giving off this energy. If it's, like, some sort of arcane focus, or if it's just some sort of enchanted object, if it's, like, a creature itself. Like, what itself looks like.
Roll Arcana.
Yo, that's a 26.
26. Yeah, so as you're beginning to study this thing, you kind of realize the object itself doesn't seem to be anything living. It seems to almost be a stable source of power. It seems to be kind of filling the needs of this entire environment. It seems like this entire enchantment, this entire pocket dimension is being fueled off of this orb, and the tendrils are kind of shooting off. Because you rolled so high too, I'll give you this. You're beginning to get the feeling that attacking this thing directly does definitely make it unstable. But attacking the surrounding threads that seem to hold everything together might be a faster way of destroying everything.
I still do want to grab
Okay.
the object.
Alright, so you use the interact action. So as you go to kind of like touch it, you're going to feel what looks like, or what really just feels like you're holding liquid metal. It feels like it's almost like an iron, but it seems like it just kind of keeps rolling around your hands. You're trying to really get a grip on it. And as you're doing this, you feel this strong magic being kind of radiating into you. As you feel like you're almost beginning to absorb pieces of magic. And as you're just continuing to make contact with this thing, you begin feeling more and more and more of this magic being kind of coursing through your veins. I want you to go ahead and roll a wisdom save.
That is a 19.
You're going to end up kind of snapping out of what is like almost this like feeling of just retaining yourself and just losing the moment, but you're able to maintain it and keep yourself there. And so you feel like you actually regain a spell slot.
Oh,
shit.
That's sick.
You're actually going to end up regaining a level 2 spell slot if you have one.
I only have a level 3 and a level 1 spent.
So you can get to level 1. But it's up to a level 2. And you're going to end up feeling as you're doing this, the orb actually shrinks a little bit.
I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep on in there. Anyway,
Okay.
That is my turn.
Alright, going to Reginald.
Alright. Proc my symbiotic entity. Gain that 24 temp HP. Bonus action. Cast second level healing word on myself.
Thanks, man.
No, it's okay.
Where are you? Where are you at even?
I'm down here.
Oh.
You have to touch me. Or
I'm over here.
I can just say it.
Where are
But I'm kind of pissed off a little bit, so I would have used it myself.
That's fair.
9 HP back to me. Okay. And as a reaction,
as your reaction. So you're not using an attack or anything, or
No, my action was using symbiotic
Okay.
Nobody asked you.
shut the fuck up. I didn't say anything to this woman that was on my iPad, but apparently I did because. What can I say, man? Women want me.
Ladies, please.
Please. There's plenty of me to go around. Okay.
Bitter.
Oh my god.
No, I use my action was the symbiotic ending.
Okay. So what are you doing as your reaction?
Reaction. Actually, he has to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save?
Mm-hmm.
14.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Take 6 necrotic damage.
Nice. Alright.
Okay. And that's my everything. I'm going to stand my ground right there.
Alrighty. Going
Pretty
to
much.
top of the order. Cynthia's not going to do anything.
She has a second heal, man. Come on. Let's be for real.
Second.
She grabbed the other one again.
Second.
Alright. So you're going to end up feeling that your entire building just begins falling.
Oh, shit. Or no. Wait. This is good. Wait. Let it
Does it at
cook.
least turn?
Whoa, that's fucking crazy, dude.
As you end up all just kind of falling there, you end up really just retaining yourself and grabbing on anything you could, bracing as the entirety of this thing falling just stops. It looks like you're just completely moved to a different part of the arena. Alright, going to the second part of this. Arthur, you get that feeling as this thing you're holding onto is getting dangerous.
No! No!
Uh-oh.
It's still slowed.
Yeah.
No reactions.
Did it just swap space, like places with it? Now I'm holding him by like the waist. And I'm like, oh, hi.
So did it just blink? Is that what happened?
Maybe.
So I wouldn't get an opportunity attack.
But does the orb reappear in front of us?
Nah, we're about to find out.
Alright, so as this thing goes ahead and teleports from here, as you're just going to watch as 4 claws end up coming down to you with their bracing, lovely hands. That's right, Shiloh. It is a very scary time to be alive. 25, 20,
Jesus.
19, 19.
I'm casting shield,
Okay.
so only the 25 hits.
Oh,
25 hits, okay.
very nice.
Alright, there we go.
And he fucking saved himself.
Alright, so
Fuck
with
you.
that one hit, you are going to end up taking a total of 33 bludgeoning damage.
Huh? From one hit?
It was close to max damage this time.
That's nuts, dog. What the fuck?
Alright, go ahead and roll a dex save.
Dex save. Is a nat fucking 20.
Let's
Yeah.
go. As you end up getting wailed on this thing, you just kind of like your entire back just like breaks. Then like you just
Large fact.
just like roll back like, bitch, what you got? Alright.
I'm gonna roll my Constitution saving throw
Okay.
on this guy. 33 half.
Basically looking at a 16.
What?
We'll just say it's a 16.
Oh, well, that's a 22, so I'm okay.
Hell yeah, bro.
This bitch still slow as absolute yuck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess actually, would you know if on the end of his turn he passes?
Yeah, he gets a saving throw.
No, I know. But would you know if he passes?
Yeah, because the spell would end.
Okay.
Because he's the only
The
creature affected by it.
spell would have ended last turn.
Alright, well, good thing because he's doesn't even fucking matter.
Doesn't even fucking matter.
He's right. I'm still holding him, by the way. I was just like, like, this is how I dodged attacks. He's fucking mushroom stomped me.
Hell yeah, bro.
But yeah, I'm gonna shocking grasp him.
Well, so we're not in your turn yet. We're actually gonna go to the guard's turn because the guard's gonna go ahead and go for a whale. You're gonna watch as two of these strikes end up coming through. Looks like both of them are actually gonna hit. As you end up watching this blade end up reaping its way through one of the arms, leaving slashes and blood blowing across the floor, and we're gonna end up going over to Cassian.
Alright, so did the orb reappear in front of us?
Yep.
Oh, good. Well, that, okay. So he's gone. It's gone. I'm gonna... I'm gonna get up here so I can see the creature. And I'm going to attempt polymorph again.
Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah.
Lord.
Wisdom.
Uh, 15.
16.
Oh!
It turns into a rat.
Yeah. You're gonna watch as this giant creature turns into but a tiny, measly little rat.
Can I catch it?
You're holding it.
You're holding a rat!
You're now holding the rat.
Yeah. Shrink down.
There you go, Arthur. You're now holding the rat that just wailed on.
I tried to find the rat in stat blocks. Hold on, let me see if I can find it again.
Gonna cook this thing. I'm going to literally make a weed rat stew straight from Shrek. Unironically. I make a mean weed rat stew. Just saying.
So what it's a giant rat. It's still small, right? It's a small creature.
Okay.
So its armor class is 12, hit points is 7, speed is 30.
So, above table, does it work like a wild? I can't remember how polymorph works.
Sure.
Does
I'll read it aloud.
reverse to
Person,
zero?
I think once it is now become a rat.
So
like the next,
all right. So the transformation
so-
lasts for the duration, or until
Because
the
it is a
target drops to
concentration.
0 hit points or dies. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's. Target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. It retains its alignment and personality, though. The target assumes the hit points of its new form. When it reverts to its normal form, the creature returns to the number of hit points it had before its transform. If it reverts as a result of dropping to 0, any excess damage carries over. So just like wild shape for that status.
Okay.
As long as the excess damage doesn't reduce the creature. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, don't kill it.
It's gonna pop in the bag.
Yeah, pop it in the bag! Pop it in the bag! Put it in the bag!
Yes! Yes! The bag of holding.
Please! He's so cute!
Oh.
And I'm assuming on your turn into the bag of holding it. So how long could a rat hold its breath?
It's gonna have a rough time down there.
It is good.
It does have limited oxygen. The bag of holding holding. I think the max is like 10 minutes or something like that.
Yep. So I'm imagining it's gonna be there for more than 10 minutes.
It's gonna be there for a bit. What's it gonna do?
All right. So yeah. So Cassie, anything else you want to do?
Well, so I guess the question is, I'm gonna yell, "Don't kill it!" As it turns into a rat that you're holding, I'd be like, "Oh, okay, this is great. You know that little thing you just did to make yourself feel a little better, sir? By the way, I love your arms. I could totally use a little bit of help. His green spectral arms that are going on.
Sorry, heat of the moment, Cassian.
It's fine. I mean, it's a rat. I think we're safe for a little bit.
I actually have.
Well, that was much easier to handle than I would have even expected.
If you want to have something a little bit better, I reach into my bag holding and I toss you a potion of greater healing.
Oh, nice. Well, I guess the question is, does combat stop?
We'll say you guys are out of combat for the moment.
I'm gonna kind of like look around, like, what's going on?
Roll
Do
investigation.
you actually put it into the bag of holding? now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's okay. Lovely.
Ow!
Does my concentration break then?
Is it a concentration? I
It's
don't
a
think
concentration spell.
Yeah.
For what is it, like 8 hours?
Polymorph is a concentration.
Polymorph is a
Yeah,
concentration.
so you do
spell.
concentration on boom. Or,
No, I already lost it on Booming Blade for
Shadow
casting
Blade.
spell. But I'm saying with it going into the bag of holding, do I lose concentration?
No, you still have, you still maintain concentration.
It's within range.
Okay.
Well, I'll read that in a second. But sorry, go ahead.
Investigation was a 26.
Oh, of course it was. So as you're looking around, you're going to end up seeing what is a little glowing orb kind of hovering inside of the wood of this floating tree.
How much time do you think we have? How's everybody looking? Oh, you give me a greater healing, right?
Yeah.
Which what's that?
Wants a gesture at the guard. That's over here. Did this one get attacked?
He's dead.
He's dead. Never mind. Okay.
Hey,
Homie next to me.
Mhm.
What's he looking like right now?
He's looking
What is
a
he? What
little
is
worse
how-
for wear, but he's doing okay.
Okay. But a bonus action, boom, boom, of course. And if I still
have
get a
the
normal
one.
action after putting the rat away,
I don't know. What the
we're based
number
out
is.
of combat now, so you kind
Okay.
of
It's 44.
I want to cast Firebolt
Oh,
over at the
4d4.
orb.
Yep.
Plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
Well done. That's
I
a
probably would've
18.
died if I had.
18 is going to hit.
The orb. Wow, that's so like great and all.
Where is the orb?
That's a
here.
7.
Oh.
7 fire damage.
You're going to watch that the orb immediately just teleports.
Good. I take a look at it and start to meander over. Okay. Move about yay there, off the side of the water. Cool. It's my turn. Or, whatever I want to do. I just want to move
So,
towards it, basically.
you maintain concentration on the spell in perpetuity. So all you have to do is be in range when you cast it. After that,
Okay.
it can go like miles away or to another dimension, and you still
Okay.
as long as
Cool.
you retain.
But it is concentration.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't know. Yeah. 100%.
Because basically the only conditions for the spell dropping is it lasts for the duration, or until the spell drops, or until the target hits 0 hit points or dies. Those are the only ways the spell ends. You still have to retain concentration.
1
on the spell.
hour.
Yep. It doesn't say anything about having to be on the same plane or anything like that or any distance.
1 hour.
Easy peasy.
All right.
I don't think it's gonna come out of the bag of holding.
It's okay. You only has to.
It's just gonna be randomly having bumps.
Okay,
Oh,
hold on,
he's
hold on.
kicking.
Actually, question: you just hit the orb, right?
After draining it too.
Does
I would tell you if something happened.
okay? I'm just checking. I'm
I would-
unsure if the rat now appears
I
and
would-
then starts falling.
I'm about to go over there again and start just.
I would have watched what you did, and I would have been like, "Wait, what? What just happened?"
Okay. So as you go ahead and put your hands on the orb and you want to go ahead and absorb it, go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Give me power, man. 22 again.
Okay. You're going to end up gaining a third of a spell slot. Up to.
Yo.
And as it happens, you're going to watch as the orb shrinks even more. And then it's going to immediately disappear.
Oh, God. Oh.
What do you even use?
I should teleport right
Oh, I
away.
use slow. Okay, so I just refunded slow. Sick.
Okay. What did that do? I mean, I would have seen it shrink. Why are you doing that?
I'm draining its power.
Draining it.
It's feeding into me.
You're getting
What do you-
power
what do you
from
get?
it?
What do you get?
I feel reinvigorated, like I can keep casting.
Oh, that might be. Where is it? I would like to do that.
Do what you can.
Well, let me do it.
It's quite far. I have to make it hop around a bit.
I'm gonna beat you because I have 50 movement speed.
I mean, at this point, I'm just shooting fucking firebolts
just-
at it.
Oh, all you have to do is attack it.
Yeah, all you gotta do is make it.
Oh, then I'll attack. I mean, I can do the same thing.
Yeah, so you want to go ahead and make your attack roll against it? Just go ahead and make an attack roll. Assuming it's going to be higher than a 10. What's the damage, just so I could track it?
I was gonna use my bow actually.
Okay, you can go ahead and use your bow too. This is all going to be in one round of combat, so both of you guys go ahead and make your attacks against it.
It's at disadvantage since it's far away. So yeah. So yeah, that's 23 to hit.
23 is going to hit.
God damn it. 10? 23 and
10's going to hit.
This is nuts.
You're barely hitting with a 10, but you're hitting with a 10.
It's gonna be 18 fire damage.
It's a 10 damage.
In between both of your strikes, you end up watching as this bolt ends up hitting it, and the flames kind of engulfing the bolt. It's just going to immediately just begin to just kind of fizzle as it looks like the unstable magic begins to kind of just boil and boil and boil, just kind of dissipates. And as that happens, you're going to end up feeling as your entire body begins to just kind of like have the wind sucked out of you, you just begin growing massively in size. And then collapsing in the ground in the middle of town square. So it looks like trees and building blocks and bricks are just falling all around you. Looks like you're staying back in the middle of the square. Everyone's backed up a good couple hundred feet. It just looks like timber and buildings begin kind of collapsing.
Are we collapsing with that timber slash?
You are collapsing with it and you lean on the ground.
But nothing.
Did we
kills us?
regain any?
Well, we're going to go into that in a second.
Oh, okay.
So, everyone go ahead and roll dex saves.
There it is.
Charlotte, stop scratching at the ground.
Okay. 19. Okay, can I fix this? Because it's just like falling up.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know why it's happening.
Just
Because
drooping.
it's
It's a little limp. Whoa, hey. Is that your microphone? Are you excited to see me?
Alright, so I said you heard 19, right? That's what you said? 19. What's it, Oscar?
25.
14. So the two of you are going to end up kind of getting out of this unscathed. You, Arthur, are going to end up having a whole piece of the shrapnel that are landing right over there next to you. And you're going to end up taking a total of 8 bludgeoning damage. So it looks like something ends up falling right on top of your leg. Because you're able to just kind of like brush it off, but you're just grabbing your leg, rubbing it. It's
My leg?
just kind of bruising it as it just kind of falls off and starts rolling around the ground in front of you. And we'll go ahead and end there. So as the three of you end up barely getting out of this, it looks like the guards are completely surrounding the area. And with this entire construct just kind of having exploded in the middle of the town square, it looks like they're trying to apprehend the person who was kind of creating the ruckus in the first place. But we'll get into that here, not next week, but the week after that. So thank you all very much for joining us at Millennial Tavern. We are not going to have D&D next week, though, because David is going to be out of town. I'm also going to be out of town. I'm going to be up hunting with my grandpa and my dad, so it's going to be a good time. I know he's going to be out for business, I believe,
Yep.
right?
work.
Work.
Always work.
But we're going to be back at again here the second week of November, so thank you all so much. We'll be going closer to Veterans Day. Woo! Woo! All All right, so thank you all very much for participating in the stream. We'll be back at it again here in 2 weeks. And of course, you can go ahead and see this video posted up on the YouTube. It's going to be at Millennial Tavern. Be up here on Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And we'll always be streaming here on the Tuesdays that we are able. So thank y'all very much. And we'll be back at it again later, y'all.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, just to confirm, we didn't get